Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1955 Royal Quiet De Luxe vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers and a scale. And the margins are magic margins. So you want the left margin right there. You just put the cursor where you want the margin and push that magic margin button on the left. If you want it closer to the edge, you push it down and just move the carriage to where you want it. Let it go, and then that's where it'll be. Same concept with the right. If you want the right one right there, you just push the button and it sends that margin to that right side. If you want it closer to the edge, you hold the carriage release plus the magic margin at the same time, and then it allows you to move it to the edge. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit the flying space, gets you back to the beginning. It skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch forward. It skips 2. One more, it skips 3. That works good. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that to the left. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it prints the top portion of the ribbon. When you move it all the way to the right, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. We're going to move that all the way over to print red. Beautiful typing machine, the great Royal Quiet De Luxe, one of the most iconic typewriters ever produced. The print looks beautiful. The feel of it is beautiful. The sound of it is beautiful. Hemingway had an earlier model of the Quiet Deluxe, and it's just one of the most popular model typewriters of all time. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. Flip it forward, and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, or else it won't load correctly. Put this down for now and move the color back to black. Shift on each side and shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the top left works great. Tab on the top right. To set the tabs, they're manual set behind that flip panel, and you just push them and move them like a button. Right now they're set on 10 space intervals, and I'm just going to test those real quick. So it just stops at each one of those. Very nice and smooth. Margin release, when you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. If you hit that margin release button, it allows you to go all the way to the end. That works good. Open the hood with this button here, and this is your touch control. The farther right you go, all the way to 9, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. They do respond faster, but you got to hit them harder for them to print. The lower you go, the less tension. You don't have to hit the keys as hard. And all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to switch that direction, right behind the touch control, there's a switch. You just move it to the left, it pulls counterclockwise to the left. Move it to the right, it pulls clockwise to the right. And that's the direction we want it to go. This is your carriage release behind each knob. Very, very smooth. And this button here, if you push it in, it disables the spacing. When you turn the knob so you can get to an exact spot on the page, you let it go, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. Same concept with this top lever here. Flip that all the way down and it disables the spacing. Flip it up and you get the clicks. And then this also has a page gauge on the inner side of the platen. So that just kind of tells you when you're getting close to the end of the page. If you load it where it says set and the arrow points to it, and then it'll tell you those are the inches that are left. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.